Hi everyone! Today I'm going to tell you about another thing which always have greatly inspired me, and it's famous Russian traditional folk handcraft of miniature painting on lacquerware. The history of Russian manufacturing of lacquerware with miniature paintings started in 1795 in small village of Fedoskino. But the technique of the production of lacquer products originated from China, where varnish was made from the juice of sumac tree, and due to the nature of such technological process, Chinese products were only with black and red lacquer cover. In the beginning of the 17th century, the Dutch traders, merchants started to import Chinese products in Europe, but products were extremely expensive. So, by the end of the 17th century, in many countries like Belgium, France, or England, craftsmen started to develop their own technology, and mostly they were based on production of varnish based on Indian and Persian technology. In the end of the 18th century, production also started in Russia. All boxes are made from papier-mâché. First, cardboard is cut into ribbons and then they are coated with glue paste and are wound around square objects to give them shape. Then they are dried in oven and then covered in oil and dried again and again covered in oil and dried. In the end, the paper casket has the hardness of wood. Next, casket is trimmed into desired shape and covered with red clay and oil. Then box is dried and polished and covered with varnish and dried again and polished again and covered with varnish and so on again and again. Only after several months box is ready to be painted. First, artist copies drawing on the paper and then on the box. Next, he does general sketch of basic colors of composition. Then he do glazings with transparent paints. Sometimes for the background, artist applied pearl or golden foil, and this foil started to shine through transparent paints, and that's why all Russian miniature paintings are famous for their brightness and highlighted colors. The most famous centers of miniature paintings in Russia are Fedoskino, Palekh, Mstera, and Khaluy, and each of them developed own trends and famous features. And the art of miniature paintings was based on the long Russian tradition of icon painting. Traditional subjects are also scenes from the real life, from folklore, from history, and from literature. Artists in Fedoskino preferred to use oil-based paints, and artists in Khaluy, Palekh, and Stora preferred to use tempera, water-based paints. Fedoskino paintings is more realistic, and in three other villages all characters are more decorative. Paintings from Fedoskino have more depth from the forefront to the background because artists applied many layers, and paintings from Palek, Mstera, and Khaluy are more flat and decorative. All four centers of miniature painting are still working, and such boxes with miniatures are very famous but quite expensive Russian souvenir.